Coming up on Fulton Today, voters have their say on transportation and representation. We'll have details on what's next for election officials. And Georgia drivers are making the switch to new license plates. Find out what you need to know. Fulton Today is next.
From the Government Center in downtown Atlanta, you're watching Fulton Today with Shania Chavis.
Welcome to Fulton Today, everybody. I'm Shania Chavis. With the general primary and special election behind them, now the largest elections department in the state can begin preparing for the next big election in November. FGTV's Tiffany Harlow has our story.
Shania, before election officials can completely focus on the November elections, they must first deal with preparing for the runoff elections that were forced by many close races. Just over 20% of the registered voters in Fulton County came out to vote during the entire general primary and special elections process. That means that of the over 542,000 Fulton voters, about 115,000 cast a ballot. While the voters overwhelmingly supported Sunday alcohol sales in unincorporated South Fulton, they did not support the transportation referendum. But still, a number of races hang in the balance given that each winner must receive at least 51% of the vote. According to the Secretary of State's website, that runoff election will be held on August 21st. Shania, residents can visit the Fulton County Elections website for a full breakdown of all the election results, including those races that resulted in a runoff. Reporting for FGTV, I'm Tiffany Harlow.
Thank you very much. Meanwhile, earlier this year, the Georgia Department of Revenue began issuing new license plates. And as your vehicle registration renewal time approaches, the tax commissioner wants to get your input on what kind of license plate that you would like to have. Here now to tell us all about it is the tax commissioner himself, Dr. Arthur Ferdinand. Sir, welcome back to Fulton Today.
Thanks, Shania. It's good to be here with you again.
All right, so as I understand it, the state started issuing these new tags this year. First, who is required to get a new plate?
Owners of vehicles with the standard Georgia peach plate with the heading "Georgia on my mind" would be required to have a new plate.
And recently you started sending letters to county residents about these new plates. What's up with the letter?
This letter was to inform taxpayers of what was happening with the plates. The state of Georgia is issuing their first digital plate. And they are required to have a new plate if they have the standard Georgia peach with Georgia on my mind at the top. Eventually, the other tags would also be replaced. Those with Georgia.gov would be replaced afterwards, after we are finished with the Georgia on my mind series.
Dr. Ferdinand, will you have to pay for the new plate?
If it is your birthday and you have the Georgia on my mind tag, you'll receive the new tag without any additional cost. If you do not have a Georgia on my mind tag, then you would have to pay if you want to replace the tag with the new tags. But if you have the Georgia on my mind and it's your time to replace your tag on your birthday, you will not have to pay anything.
And what about the license plate number itself? What if people want to keep their same number? Can they do that? No, there is no way for the state to reserve numbers for anyone or any vehicle. However, if you have a prestige tag or wildlife tag, you can keep those tags. Those are not being replaced at this time. But for the normal Georgia on my mind tag, you cannot reserve a number. And your final thoughts?
Well, I would say that these are two beautiful tags. The colorful one is a very beautiful tag. However, the state gave a choice, and some people opt for a simpler tag with a single peach. The letter allows you to make a choice, and we would now have your choice of tag on our system. So when you renew, you will get a tag that you signed up for with the letter you just received.
All right, Fulton County Commissioner Dr. Arthur Ferdinand, always great to see you. Thank you, sir, for your time.
Well, thank you. It was nice being here, Shania.
Now, if you have questions about the new license plate, you can call the tax commissioner's office, or you can log on to the Georgia Department of Revenue Motor Vehicle Division. Meanwhile, in other county news.
With the assistance of our state and local partners, we received information about this known trafficking organization, and they had just received a quantity of drugs.
DEA agents and the Fulton County District Attorney's Office announced the dismantling of a Mexican drug trafficking cartel operating out of Fulton County. During a press conference at the Richard B. Russell Federal Building, Special Agent in Charge Harry Summers and Chief Senior ADA Lance Cross revealed more than $7 million in heroin, meth, and cash. DEA agents arrested 3 men at a home in Duluth that was being used as a stash house.
We having growing use of heroin in our community, we frequently refer to that as the trajectory of death, because that's exactly what occurs in the long run. As heroin use increases, that trajectory is only leading to death, and many of those too are youthful people.
You know, citizens play a role every day. You know, if a citizen sees something that they believe is related to drug traffic, if they see something they think is a drug deal going on, they should alert their local authorities.
Weapons and a vehicle were also seized in the bust. The investigation remains open as the case now moves to the prosecution phase, pending indictment by a Fulton County grand jury. In an act of compassion and generosity, county employees pitch in to help some of Atlanta's less fortunate. Hundreds of personal care items were collected to give to homeless men, women, and children. The drive was part of the Sheriff's Office community outreach and its chaplaincy program. Last year, over 800 homeless people benefited from the program.
We understand that we have a homeless problem here in the Metro Atlanta area. And with our chaplaincy program here at the Fulton County Sheriff's Office, we come up with an initiative every year to try and figure out what can we do to come together to help the community. And one of the things that we've come up with is reaching out to our homeless.
The annual event also included music, food, and health screenings. Graduation comes early for a special group of middle school students. They are the 2012 graduates of the District Attorney's Junior DA program.
I promise to respect my community, always striving to be a good neighbor and a positive force in my environment.
These young people are being applauded for having completed a 4-week educational program on the justice system. The summer program gives students an early opportunity to learn about the law and trial preparation. They visited courtrooms and witnessed actual proceedings. 2 regular stops are CNN's Nancy Grace and FGTV Studios.
I learned self-defense. I also learned about the different jobs that people do in a police department, and different law terms that people use when they're in court.
I learned about what the clerk does, 'cause I never heard of that. I know a lot more about what the police officers do, and the mayor, I met him today, and he told us about what he does, stuff that I would have never thought of before.
The students are given a district attorney badge and a certificate of completion at the end of the program. And still to come, need to get rid of some unwanted household items? Find out where you can dump them for free in our district by district coverage next.
Watching Fulton Today.
Fulton residents get ready to throw away bulky trash items for free, and seniors walk for wellness. Here's this week's District by District coverage.
We began in District 3, where student campers get a chance to enjoy the end of their summer vacation at the Chattahoochee Nature Center. As part of the Camp Kingfisher summer program, youngsters got a chance to connect with nature and learn team-building skills while enjoying the outdoors.
I think it's one of the most in-depth experiences that somebody can have with nature at the center. Campers come for either 2-week sessions or 1-week sessions, and they really get to connect with their other new friends at camp. And they also get to learn a lot about our property, native Georgia plants and animals, and things like that. Campers generally do a lot of traditional camp activities: canoeing, swimming, arts and crafts. Campers will also get to go on hikes, see the live animals that live here at the center, and they'll also do some hands-on science activities as well.
Camp Kingfisher offers a welcoming and nurturing environment for campers through hands-on environmental education programs and outdoor activities. The program has served over 900 Metro Atlanta families. In District 5, the new Adamsville Regional Health Center is hosting a job fair to highlight its new facility. Next month, the Adamsville Workforce Development Resource Center invites job seekers to attend a job fair for ages 16 and up.
Some of the companies we're looking to get on that day will be UPS, restaurants in the area, Kaufman Tires, Waffle House, Family Dollar, Kroger, Four Seasons Sporting Goods, and just to name a few.
From job training programs to help with online applications, the center has a long list of opportunities.
The bottom line is employment. That's the bottom line for Office of Workforce Development, is to get the customers and to get the people of Adamsville that we represent employed, skills upgrades, and to bring them back to work.
Weekly workshops on resume writing, effective job search techniques, money-smart financial awareness, and a little bit of motivation is also available. The Adamsville Job Fair will take place on September 26 from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. For more information, you can call 404-613-6381. District 6 seniors learn about the benefits of walking. Health and Wellness hosted a Walking for Wellness presentation at the Helene S. Mills Senior Multipurpose Facility. Statistics show that walking at least 30 minutes per day can lower high blood pressure and slow down the aging process.
It's important for cardiovascular and the pulmonary system. And your cardiovascular system has to do with your heart and circulation of blood. And the pulmonary system deals with your lungs and your ability to breathe.
One senior at the multipurpose complex said she plans to step up her exercise based on her newfound information.
I feel like I really need to do it. At my age, I don't want to be without being able to function and move around. I live alone, so I have to try to do things for myself, and I need to be able to do these things.
According to WebMD, people who exercise on a regular basis experience positive mood changes and lower rates of depression. The Walking for Wellness program has been held at several senior centers around the county. And for more information on programs at the Helene S. Mills Senior Center, you can call 404-613-4234. And finally, in District 7, an opportunity for South Fulton residents to dispose unwanted household items for free. On Saturday, August 18th, Commissioner William Bill Edwards and County Public Works employees will host Bulk Waste Amnesty Day. Old refrigerators, TVs, computer monitors, and keyboards are welcomed. Residents can also get rid of up to 4 unmounted car tires for free. Shredding will only be available at the Merck Road facility. Household chemicals, paints, batteries, waste from construction or demolition debris will not be accepted.
It's a day that allows citizens to clean out their garages, their backyards, anywhere they've stored bulky waste material and garbage and trash. They're allowed to bring it here. It's essential for Fulton County. One of the main benefits, it reduces the amount of illegal dumping that goes on in the county. So if we have one of these Amnesty Day events, we can really look at a reduced amount of pickup on the curbsides and right-of-ways. So it's a benefit to the county. It helps keep the county clean.
There are 3 drop-off locations for discarded items. Seniors and residents with disabilities who need assistance can call 404-612-7437. The free disposal day begins at 8 o'clock a.m. and ends at 2 p.m. With this week's District by District coverage, I'm Melissa Lewis.
Thank you very much. Now, you can catch more of your commissioners at work all this week with a rebroadcast of the Board of Commissioners meeting right here on FGTV. And when we come back, raising awareness on air quality conditions. We'll have that story when we come back.
You're watching Fulton Today.
Portions of the following segment are part of the Fulton County Common Ground Initiative. Common Ground, the county's comprehensive solution to the problem of health disparities in the community.
Protecting school children from dirty air is the focus of this week's Common Ground report. Our Lynn Vaughn explains how it works. Lynn?
Shania, the county, the state, and the Georgia Head Start Association are teaming up to bring an air quality flag program to our schools. Now, they're starting at the very youngest end of the spectrum with kids in daycare, like this one run by Sheltering Arms. The program was created by the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. It uses colored flags to let school officials and parents know when air pollution is too bad for kids to play outside.
Green indicates that air quality is good that day, and we encourage lots of outdoor physical activity. Yellow means it's moderate. Individuals who are particularly sensitive to air pollution may experience some symptoms in the yellow range. Orange means unhealthy for all sensitive groups, and sensitive groups include children birth to age 18, anyone with respiratory problems such as asthma or a heart condition, and also seniors are in the sensitive category. Red means the air outside is unhealthy for everyone.
Hall explains how the air quality is determined.
Every day, a team of scientists at Georgia Tech and Georgia Environmental Protection Division forecast the following day what the air quality is going to be like. So schools and Head Start centers that are doing the flag program look up that color the day before, and then they know in the morning when they get there whether it's green, yellow, orange, or red.
This is one of the first big steps in the county's FAIR initiative. That's Fulton Asthma Improvement and Reduction. There are varying rates of asthma in the county, with the highest incidences occurring in districts 5, 6, and 7.
In our efforts to continually reduce the burden of disease in Fulton County, and our look at population health, because public health is about what can we do for the population. We felt it important to partner in this very important program.
State Commissioner Bobby Cagle knows how it feels to be unable to breathe. His first asthma attack at the age of 45 landed him in the hospital with what he thought was a heart attack.
At the time that it occurred to me, I thought I was having a heart attack, and it is a very frightening thing. I don't want any child to have to experience what I had to experience, especially if we know that they're having breathing difficulties to begin with. If we can provide the parent and those that care for the child with the information that they need to prevent the child from having an experience like that, I think we're all better for it, and especially the child who doesn't have to experience that.
Though they're starting with Head Start, pre-K, and daycare children, the goal is to one day have this school flag program in all schools at all grade levels. In downtown Atlanta, I'm Lynn Vaughn, FGTV.
Thank you very much, Lynn. You can check out a list of websites where you can find out more about the school flag program. And of course, you can also call the Health Services team at 404-612-1211 to learn more. Fulton parents, listen up. Now is the time to get your child's required back-to-school vaccinations. County Health Services is in the final week of a 2-week immunization rush. Between the hours of 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Monday through Friday, the Adamsville, College Park, and North Fulton Regional Health Centers are focusing on giving vaccinations, eye, ear, dental screenings, and the required certifications for children to attend school.
So this is Back to School Month. So we are coordinating with the school system and parents to make sure that children are coming in and they're getting ready and being prepared for school. So there are two significant things that children must have to enter school. They have to have an immunization certificate documenting that they're adequately immunized, and they also have to have proof or documentation of a vision and hearing and dental screen.
Now, parents or guardians should bring these documents with them to the health center: a copy of the child's immunization record, proof of Fulton County residency, and Medicaid or insurance cards. Now, there's a nominal sliding scale fee which can be paid using cash, Visa, or MasterCard, or with Cigna, United Healthcare, or Medicaid coverage. Health Services can answer any questions at 404-612-1211. You can also check them out online. Fulton County students start school on August 13th. Well, here is a look and a listen at some of the artists who help the county celebrate Americans with Disabilities Month. quite a look and a listen. And when we come back, a magical finale to the library's summer reading program. Stay with us.
You're watching Fulton Today.
Laughter fills the room as the library's summer reading program comes to an end.
So I take both of these.
The theme of the finale, magical dreams. Comedian and professional magician Arthur Atzma had several tricks up his sleeve for the children.
I'm trying to teach the kids that if they can dream big by reading, and if they want to do something, they can learn how to do it by reading in a book and then, applying it to their lives and just doing whatever they dream about doing.
The magic show took place at the OC and Roswell Library branches. Both parents and children were satisfied with the outcome.
I thought it was great. I think she loved it too. I liked the finale when the bird appeared from the handkerchief.
The Atlanta Fulton Public Library System summer reading program ended on August 1st. Storytime sessions and visits from the Zoomobile were part of the festivities. To find out more about programs throughout the year, you can stop by your local branch or visit them online. Well, hip-hop and politics come together at the Southwest Arts Center. Civil rights activist Dick Gregory and rapper Killer Mike take the stage as a part of the Legacy series. The series is designed to bridge the gap between generations and to encourage dialogue. As a foot soldier during the civil rights era, Gregory continues to be a drum major for justice and equality. Killer Mike's music focuses on social issues and promotes economic development in the African American community. To find out more about the special series and events, check out the Arts Council's website. And before we go, our reminder that we'd like to hear from you about the stories and programs here on FGTV. Go to our website to take a survey, or you can call us or email us. The number 404-612-8317. The email address is fgtv.feedback@fultoncountyga.gov. You can also follow us on twitter.com/FGTV and friend us on Facebook. Well, that does it for this edition of Fulton Today. I'm Shania Chavis. Thank you for joining us. Join us each week for news around and about Fulton County.